Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a fully adorable couple in love that loves reacting to some Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yes, we do.
And the world is ending. And Father is one, the dwarf in the flask. And yeah, so we're going to see the aftermath of that, like how it is under his rule.
Great.
Its rule, whatever. If you want our full and cut reactions and you want early ad-free access, check out Patreon. Links in the description of this video. Let's do it. He who would swallow God.
When the sun and the moon overlap, then the two genders become one.
In other words, the union represents a perfect being. So then what's a perfect being? Does that mean immortality?
Maybe God or something.
Join me. Yes, I will no longer be bound to you or your consequences. I'll force you down to this earth and into my bones. You have no choice but to be absorbed.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, just get the title sequence, just go right into it. We don't got time for that. You're the only one still alive? Okay. Or still awake?
What happened? You have done well, my faithful sacrifices.
What?
I mean, you actually did it. I have done what I set out to do. Acquire God.
Acquire God?
Given a great enough amount of energy.
The Philosopher's Stone?
Does this mean everyone was turned into a philosopher's stone? How many lives were sacrificed for this?
At least 50 million people.
Holy shit.
Bastard!
Yeah, he's God now, so.
Farewell, gentlemen. What's that? The power of God is now in my control. With that, I can do anything. Shall I turn its flame loose in here? What do you think? Your plan for binding God to this world was a flawed one. We plotted against you since the moment you set it in motion.
Okay, here we go.
I have arranged my own Philosopher's Stones, the friends who long resided within me, in preparation for this very day.
Oh, planting stones along the way. Okay.
The time has come. He is guilty of committing the ultimate transgression.
We no longer have bodies to return to, but the people of Amestris still have the chance to resume their physical forms.
Let us return their souls back to their bodies.
So you've planted your Philosopher's Stones. What of it? They will not activate without a circle. We do have a circle, and it can be self-activated, even if something should happen to incapacitate me. The moon's shadow cast on the world by the eclipse.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
That is fucking brilliant.
You're a fool, Hohenheim! It's time you remembered your place, dwarf in the flesh!
Just waiting for Hohenheim to have his big moment.
How freaking cool. Whoa.
Releasing all the souls. It's kind of a clusterfuck, though. They're just wandering. They don't know where to go. Oh, okay.
Go everywhere. They're free.
Mm-hmm. Now you bring it on, okay.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Was it just me, or did we all just lose consciousness?
You lost your soul. Your soul's ripped out from you.
It was like being trapped, imprisoned in a vortex of anguish.
The people of Amestris have had their souls returned to their own bodies.
Yeah.
I could always create another stone.
Nice catch, Hohenheim.
He's kind of more like a block and deflect.
Detecting and using the power that flows within the ground is what the Alchemists do! The greater the power the other side has, the greater the power that I can use becomes! Behind you!
I don't have what it takes to fight his energy.
Uh-oh. Keep that in the ground.
I can't hold on much longer!
Anybody else want to step
Yeah,
up
back
and,
him up a
and
little
help
bit,
him?
maybe? There you go. Aw.
You even do this? Just stay focused!
Can't you even do this? Can't you even battle like a god?
But I'll give it everything these old bones can do.
Don't get score!
I guess I was mistaken. I thought the science of alchemy was abhorrent in the eyes of his father. Have you abandoned your god?
Come on, Scar.
Mm-hmm.
Is your God so readily lost to your people? Into your fallen civil war, when you were surrounded by nothing but despair, you began to believe that there was no God in this world at all.
Ooh. Uh-oh. It killed. Holy shit! Cut off his own hands.
If they exist, perhaps this is their way of divine justice and providence. And it seems they've sent a visitor to do the deed.
Mm-hmm.
Any last words you'd like to say?
None.
Such a sad life. Tell me, Bradley, was there anyone who you loved? Your wife? Are you saying you have nothing? No message for her?
Your trivial words of sorrow, of love and guilt mean nothing to me, young lady. My wife understands. There are no more words that need to pass between us now. That's what it means to be the wife of the Führer. And now you've spent all your time asking useless questions and lost your opportunity for vengeance. What a shame. I lived my life by forever following the path that had been set for me. Thanks to the idiosyncrasies of humanity, it was, at least,
Fun.
a life worth living for. And maybe even a life worth dying for.
Just stab one time for good measure.
Or decapitate him.
Are you all right?
No.
That's why he's all bloodied and cut up, because he's fine.
But the circle's been broken.
But over there is the center.
Very well.
Brother, I cannot lie. The hatred within me has not perished. And yet I'm about to help a mistress. You spoke of positive streams and negative streams. Thanks to the life I have lived, I carry both within me.
Oh. They're anti-circle.
Your little throne has been reduced to rubble. Now I think it's time someone put an end to all your damn posturing.
Yeah!
So I am gonna take you down, and the truth along with you.
Bradley was a great character.
Did you use alchemy?
No, it's something else. My brother researched the science of alchemy. My brother realized something. Alchemists weren't able to use their power to its full measure. There was an inhibiting component interfering with the connection between the alchemist and that energy.
I sensed that when I came to this country.
The sensation you felt was the enormous Philosopher's Stone that stretches underground throughout this land.
How do you like this, huh?
Seems very unaffected by it.
You made a circle that returned everyone's souls?
And it worked perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
After that, Scar created a reverse circle. It was Scar's brother. Through tireless research, he discovered a secret long kept. The existence of the nationwide transmutation circle. Using that as a base, he applied his knowledge of alchemy. This circle would render the Philosopher's Stone of Alchemist ineffective, thus enabling the alchemist here to once again harness tectonic energy to its fullest extent.
Which means he can't stop them from using it.
Make him use his Philosopher's Stone! He'll run out of energy!
Yeah, and when will that be?
I'm not sure, but we have to keep on trying!
Here, take this!
And Pride's still on the sidelines. There we go.
Now it's your turn, Daddy! Get out of the way, Creed!
Yeah, let Ling take over.
Hold it! We've got you!
They're on our side.
Hawkeye?
Major Armstrong.
What the?
You're just gonna start stealing souls.
It's a very tiny Philosopher's Stone.
He's going to try to make another Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, y'all should have been following him right away.
Let's move you.
Mustang.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect to be so useless.
Go on ahead!
Pride.
Seems our friend here still wants me to stick around.
Come on, Al, let's go. Don't
He's got
let
this.
that thing beat you, Ed.
Right!
Darling!
No.
Oh.
This is no time for happy reunions. Look after Mustang.
Colonel!
Oh.
Colonel, are you injured? What's wrong?
My sight is gone. Lieutenant, how are your injuries?
Oh.
Think about me. Just worry once. Your eyes.
Lieutenant, can you still fight?
Then get out there. You can be his eyes out on the battlefield.
That's wrath.
So they finally got him. Bastard dies with that peaceful look on his face. Pisses me off.
Damn you, Greed. Have you forgotten that you're one of the homunculi?
So he should just be a good boy like you and do everything his father tells him, is that it?
It's only natural we should want to obey our father, no matter the order.
You're the one who's ridiculous.
That bicep. That was so strong. Jacked.
Why are you so eager to be his willing lapdog? He doesn't even care.
I am not a puny weakling like you are. I am one of the homunculi! What do you know, human? This container won't last.
Maybe someone should have stayed with him.
You are of Hohenheim's bloodline, so we're virtually brothers. I can use your container. Your body belongs to me. What?
You can't have it, Pride. I won't let you take this body. It's not a good fit for a homunculus.
Kimberly, how could you maintain your individuality among this tempest of...
Huh.
Oh, stop. You're going to make me laugh. The bitterness that all of these voices contain soothes me like a lullaby.
Oh my gosh, bringing him back. That's crazy.
Think of your precious pride, that quality for which you were named. But then you suddenly find yourself in grave danger, and you seek to escape into the body of a human, the lower life form that you so despise.
He'll kill me!
Good.
And you still don't understand Edward Elric.
Impossible! He's turned himself into a philosopher's stone and now he's forcing his way inside me!
You are mine!
Stop this!
Well done, Kimberly.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So this is your real body. Once this is all over, I'm gonna have to apologize to Mrs. Bradley. You can wait right there, you foolish boy.
God. Wow. Not how I saw any of that going down. Didn't know how they were gonna get out of it, and really glad that it was Hohenheim that like had been plotting all along, waiting for that moment, and to use the eclipse, the moon, as his circle, and like to know the placement of it all. Just unbelievable.
Freaking brilliant.
Yeah.
What I love about this episode is how Pride is reduced to just this like baby that fits in the palm of your hand, like this tiny little itty bitty thing. And what I love about that, because they did something similar with Envy, is how it reminds you that we as people are capable of being just as terrible as the homunculus, of doing awful things in the name of our own self-interest. But how like it really is at the core people who are broken and small and pathetic and weak who do these things. Like they made it by making Pride a tiny baby who's like sucking on his thumb. There's like an idea of like being small and innocent. And Pride wasn't innocent, but he is just as helpless and as weak and as small as a newborn baby, And I really like that they did that. And like they did it with Envy too. He was reduced to this little worm-like thing, and he was small and tiny and pathetic. And like it is like if you could see people's inner core instead of seeing their external side, the people who do the worst would kind of look like that, I think.
I'm curious what Mustang has in store for Hawkeye. When it's just like, can you still fight? If he just wants her to like fight alongside everybody and like, it's like, don't worry about me, don't care after me. Like, if I could still fight, I'd be out there. And I liked the way they handled Bradley's death. Again, not something that was like super satisfying where you're glad he died. You're like, oh yeah, like good riddance. Yeah, they gave him like a very much not the send up I thought I was gonna get, like for like Wrath, thought it was gonna be a lot more flair to it. But how he was, I don't know, okay with his life in the end. Like Envy, you saw there, like in the end dying, and like you just hate the fact that like what he was reduced to. Even Pride was scared. Gluttony, like Lust, I didn't think even know what really had happened. But like Bradley was like one of the few like maybe the only homunculi who was like seemed to be like at peace with his death.
Yeah. I actually did feel a little bit like good riddance to him. I'm not gonna lie. But it wasn't like the satisfying end. Like I would have loved if, you know, what's her name had come in and actually gotten her revenge. But Wrath is so bitter and hateful and spiteful, and it's just like seething rage that he actually gained satisfaction from the I'm gonna die before you can get your revenge. You asked stupid questions, he says. You know, so I think like he lived by the code of Wrath his entire life right up till the very end. And like, even, isn't there anyone you care about? My wife. Okay, well, do you have any last words for her? No. She knows what she signed up for. Like, I mean, he's incapable of any kind of a softer side, of any kind of humanity, of any kind of love. And that held true right up until the bitter end. And maybe one of the reasons that he wasn't devastated over his own death was because only at his death could he ever find any kind of peace. And
I think just brilliant bringing back Kimberly for that moment. You know, when he died, I thought like, okay, that's it. It's the last we're gonna see of his character. You know, at that time, I think it was a good riddance. And then he comes back and just, you know, ends up saving Ed. Not because like he cared about Ed or whatever, but because Pride was gonna go against everything that, I don't know, Kimberly thought the homunculi stood for, and like who he was fighting with. And like it was weird, like he was sort of anarchist and psychopath, but like I guess he had like some kind of code there at the end, which was surprising.
Yeah, I think Kimberly's whole thing, which I didn't get until this ending really, was that he has no patience for people who don't live by their own code. I think he's pretty willing to accept any code someone might have.
Yeah.
But you better freaking stick to it. And so when Pride wasn't going to, you know, and Ed is, at the end, that was what mattered. And I loved when he said, like, you know, Pride's like, oh, he's going to kill me. And Kimberly goes, then you really don't know Edric Elric. I mean, just, you know, he knows him at this point. It's not about being adversaries. It's about standing for something so that you don't fall for anything, and they stand for something. A lot of heavy stuff in these episodes, and they've been intense recently, which is why I just have to say that I absolutely loved when Teacher was reunited with her husband, and just that tiny moment of comedic joy as she gets all giggly, like, husband, you know, it's just, we needed that in the midst of all this, like those little moments of humanity, and kind of, it reminds you exactly what everybody's fighting for and why they are all bloodied and battered and broken. It's because, you know, that's what you're protecting.
Let us know your thoughts about this episode down below in the comments. And if you want our full uncut reactions and early ad-free access, you can see every moment over on Patreon. Links in the description of the video, also in a pinned comment. We also have early access here on YouTube. Won't be ad-free, but you'll get a month ahead. Hit the join button if you're interested. And thanks so much for watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.
Oh, little Bucky. Oh, little buckaroo.